It's already recording. You can wave to the camera. Making sure. Usually the episode would start with just two people sitting, and because I'm on the keyboard, I have to proctor and be in my own show at the same time because nobody else is available.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm like the very last show for today.
Okay. So you're kind of like around the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And also everything's working now. Welcome guys back to another episode of the GilPods. I do have a very special guest on today's episode, the one and only Fizz and Pep Band Guitar King, Andrew Cruz.
Hey guys.
And today I want to touch upon a couple of different things, but first introduce yourself. Talk about what you do on campus and what's your favorite song to play on guitar.
Okay. What's up? My name's Andrew Cruz. I am the Iona Pep Band Rhythm Section leader. And what else?
What else are you involved in, or what are you trying to get involved in right now?
Right now I'm just trying to take things easy. I want to be a Gale guide. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Are you doing the classes right now?
No, I want to, but I got into it a little late. So. So. Yeah, I mean, mainly I walk around with my guitar all day.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, that's my whole gist. So.
Yeah, and you're like one of the most well-known and only emo boys on campus.
Yeah,
too.
like so it's so funny enough. It's surprising because like people say like, oh, like you're the emo boy. It's like there's no other emo boy on campus. You know? There's not one too many.
Well, it's also Iona in 2026. You have like a different variety of different type of people over here. But I mean, for you definitely are a character of your own.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, like, I mean, I would say I've definitely changed. So.
Oh, you painted your nails purple?
Yeah, my nails are purple.
Oh, I thought your nails were black again.
No, they're purple. I like the purple.
I like the purple a lot too. Actually, I took inspiration from him. I ended up painting my own fingernails too.
Yeah.
And then I ended up putting on fit. Oh, actually, you know what? Now I'll let them figure that out for themselves. I almost just gave myself away. They're gonna know it's me though. They're gonna know it's me.
Yeah. So.
But talk about the final game tonight. You guys are playing at 6-7 o'clock.
I think we're starting at. I think. What's the time? I think games at 7. I think games because usually men's games start at 7. So I think we're playing at 7. I'm excited for this game, but I'm also very nervous because of the way Iona men's basketball is going right now.
Yeah, I totally got that.
I don't know if you've seen, but it's been kind of a decline.
I've been watching the home game, the away games on my phone and also on my computer. So
yeah,
I definitely do know that there is definitely a lot of downs right now. But if we do win this game tonight, it gives us a better advantage to go to the MAC for next weekend.
Yes, and like even the whole like MAC situation, I'm not too concerned. I think we're gonna be there all 10 days. Or, I mean, all 5 days. But with the way things are going right now with the men's basketball team, I'm very nervous. The women are doing way better than the men's, and I didn't expect that.
I totally agree with you, honestly, and I feel like seeing the women's game yesterday was definitely such a really good way to end Ella's very, very last home game here. Because for me personally, I've been in Ella with Young Life as a leader, and to see her grow into the woman she is today after this basketball game also shows a lot of characteristics from her. Like Ella definitely became like one of my very first close friends on campus too.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like going to be a big game changer after a lot of like the graduate students leave, because then it's going to really be our turn to really run the program.
Yeah.
Which is it actually amazes me. And I think you even would understand too, because you're about to be a junior too.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are just freshmen like last week, honestly.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, you know, like.
Dude, weren't you, and sorry to pause, weren't you literally on News 12 the first day of school? Let's talk about that. What was that like?
It's always funny. I always talk about it because
I'm going to close the door, but continue.
Yeah. So I went, what was it? I was moving in. I remember this. I was moving in, and the lady comes over and she goes, "Hey, do you want to do an interview for News 12?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. What what's it about?" And I've always been a media guy. Like my major is media. So
I didn't even know that.
yeah, I'm a media major. And I'm trying to get I'm doing the 5-in-1 for sports broadcasting.
Oh, good.
So, yeah. So, with my whole major being media and everything, I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Why not? And she interviews me, and I thought, after she does the whole interview, I thought, oh man, that wasn't that good. They're not gonna put me up there. And then I come to find out, my aunt texts me and goes, so you were on News 12 today? And I go, what? And she was like, yeah, they put like your whole face and everything. And it was one of those like surreal experiences because like I've never really been on TV. Like I've been featured maybe once or twice for like esports or for like something different.
Yeah.
But like it's always interesting like just to talk about it because um it's just so weird. I've never like thought of like being out there like as like someone who like has his name out there. And I think that's just so interesting. Like if you
Well,
look up my name now, it's like, oh
yeah. Well, Pep Band and then News 12.
yeah.
I mean, for me, it's the theater company.
Yeah.
It's also Facebook. It's
Mhm.
Instagram. And then for me, it's also just any other post on the Iona page
Yeah.
that I've been in a lot of myself.
Mhm.
But for you, I feel like, and don't take this the wrong way. I know you'd never really get offended,
Yeah.
but freshman year, I felt as though you were more of a hidden gem
Yeah.
until this year when you really started to spark out and
Yeah.
really get on the Iona page.
Yeah.
And then Fizz started to mention you. I'm like, bro, everybody now knows this kid, bro.
Yeah, like so freshman year, I really saw myself as like an inside person, you know what I mean? Like I didn't really have a lot of friends. And like I didn't really do that much like freshman year. Freshman year was go to school, do my classes, do pep band, get out. You know what I mean? And it's been different this year mainly because like I changed my whole look. Like I changed everything about me. And I'm definitely starting to be more personal with people. Um, and it's like,
Sorry.
no, you're good.
Hi. I'm on an episode with Andrew right now. It's okay. Watch the podcast. Bye. I love you. Bye. I'm sorry about
You're
that,
good.
guys.
So yeah, I mean, it's really interesting because like if you like genuinely if you would have told freshman year me, hey, by the way, next year you're gonna look like this, and a lot of people are gonna be talking about you, I would not believe.
You would have never
I would
really known.
I would have believed you.
Yeah.
Like one of my first memories of pep band was me literally walking in so quietly and being like as quiet as a mouse. Like I wasn't that like social with people, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Like I remember meeting you the first time when you started to get into pep band,
Mhm.
and I remember like in and out of it for me, it was kind of like you definitely were a lot more to yourself. And
Yeah.
I would talk to you a couple of times, but I just didn't know at the time personally
Yeah.
if you were as interested, you were more shy or
Yeah.
introverted. But because I would always be like, I would always feel like personally for me, talking to you, and then you would only respond back if I had said something.
Yeah.
But now, like you would every now and then, you mostly now would be the first person to reach out to me or like continue like a back and forth conversation.
Yeah.
And then I think that friendship just really grew for the both of us.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if I was going to be as close with you at the time to now too.
Yeah.
So now it's like you're in pep band, you're trying to become a Gil guide next year,
Yeah.
and you're also a guitar player too,
Yeah.
which is very important.
Yeah. It's just me trying to put myself out there, be more personal.
Well, that's a really good thing to do. Talk to me a little bit more about Atlantic City. What are you most excited for when you go there?
Ooh, Atlantic City. So the one thing I'm very excited for when we go is the bonding. The team bonding is always amazing. It's always a grand old time. Last year, my good friend Joe Pett, who played the tuba with us for the pep band, he was like, "Oh, let's all go to Bass Pro Shops and let's go get a hat." Hats were like $5. They were cheap and expensive. Or no, it was Colin. Sorry, it was Colin. And Colin's like, "Oh, let's go get hats at the Bass Pro Shop." And we went, and I remember me and Colin first bought a hat. And then everyone else saw our hats and was like, "Oh, like where'd you get them?" And we were like, "Oh, the Bass Pro Shop." And so then we took everybody to go buy a hat at the Bass Pro Shops. And it was like when I think we like wore it to a game or two at the max. So what are that's the one thing I'm looking forward to. I love connecting with the pep band. I love bonding with the pep band. It's like I've always like told people I want the pep band to be a family. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, basically.
it's supposed to feel like a family.
And pep band is great to see as well. Like I'm even like friends with nearly everybody that's in there too. So they're
Yeah.
even like my own family in my own way too. But I mean, to see you guys kind of grow and like play well all together
Mhm.
is like a really good bond too.
Yeah.
Like Chris.
Yeah.
So last year, Chris and Johnny Sanguina had their show. They still have it now called Beyond the Scoreboard. I don't know if
Mhm.
Chris has ever talked about it.
Mhm.
But I was the original proctor for the show at the time.
Really?
And at the very end of the season, they had me come on, and we were supposed to have Zion on the show, but
Uh-huh.
Zion wasn't unfortunately able to make it and the reason why we did this because I was Johnny Sanguina's and Chris's proctor, and also I was Zion's proctor
Yeah.
too. So literally after the show, Zion would come in. I would make sure to move the chair over just because he's in the wheelchair. I want to accommodate for him,
Mhm.
and then literally get him started. Literally the most chill people to proctor their shows for. They were so chill.
Yeah.
And I just applied recently for WIUR's e-board again.
Mhm.
I'm trying to go for the vice president position.
Nice.
And Robbie really wants me to get it and
Mhm.
everybody else too. So I have a really big feeling that I am going to get the VP position.
Yeah.
And considering you are also a very well-known and very good guitar player, can you tell me if you were on a deserted island and you only had to listen to 5 bands for the rest of your entire life, what would it be?
Oh.
Yeah,
Only 5.
only 5. And it could be anything. It doesn't have to be a specific
yeah.
genre. I'm very curious to hear what you're gonna say.
This is a hard pick.
Because you also like you come off as like a rock guy,
Yeah.
but you also have expressed to me that you love Bad Bunny, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I do love, the rap, the Latino. I mean, I'm Puerto Rican, so the Bad Bunny just comes naturally.
But I'm Cuban, so I understand.
Yeah. So I have a whole story about Bad Bunny, but we'll get to that after I answer this question.
Yeah, go for it, please. Oh, also when it hits 2:30 on the clock, I'm gonna put it into like a few second radio ad just because I try to make my podcast more radio based than really podcast based.
Yeah.
So just want to let you know
Yeah,
that.
no,
But
you're
anyways, continue.
If I had to pick 5 artists, I would say one would be probably Pierce the Veil.
Okay.
Love Pierce the Veil.
That was definitely gonna be my first guess for you.
Pierce the Veil. Number 2 would have to be Nirvana. Huge Nirvana fan. Those 2 are like the 2 biggest bands I'm a huge fan of.
Good polls.
I'm trying to think. What I keep wanting to go pop punk, but if I were to go pop punk, I have 3 bands lined up. It would be My Chemical Romance, Paramore, and then Fall Out Boy. Like those 3 right there. Like those are fighting for place. But if I had to pick one, probably
would this be number 3?
Yeah, this would be number 3.
Okay.
I do like a good Paramore album. I might have to go Paramore here.
Paramore? Okay, good pick.
Paramore here. For my 4th album, probably Mom Jeans. We'll do Mom Jeans.
Mom Jeans is great.
I do like a little bit of Midwest emo. And then for my final album, this is a little recent, but Debí das más fotos. I might have to do that by Bad Bunny. I love like that album speaks to me. I don't know why. It just speaks to me.
So you got Pierce the Veil, you got Paramore, you got Mom Jeans, you got Nirvana, and what was the last one again?
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. Yeah.
Bad Bunny. I'll do Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole story with Bad Bunny is that he grew up actually, so funny enough, he grew up in the same town as my aunts and uncles did. So like they got to like know him a little bit, and like when he would work at the little store that he would work at, like they got to see him and like talk to him and stuff. So I kind of know Bad Bunny like that.
Yeah.
So
Would you want to meet him in person?
Oh, definitely.
Me too.
I would love to meet him. When he did that whole like WWE run,
Yes, I remember that.
Yes,
bro.
you remember that, right?
Of course, bro. I saw that entire thing.
Yeah, he like I just remember seeing that and I was like, wow, like this, like he came in as a musical artist, right? And he wanted to be a WWE wrestler so bad. And all congrats to him, because he is one of the greatest special guest wrestlers I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
One of the best. He puts in the work. He puts in the work, and
bro, forget about IShowSpeed. Forget about Logan Paul for a second.
Logan Paul, okay. I will talk WWE. But Logan Paul, I don't even know how he got on.
I don't know how he got on. So you know what it is, bro? The fan base, but also he's like one of the biggest YouTubers at the time.
Yeah.
And when WWE wanted to start featuring more special guests,
Yeah.
Logan Paul wasn't even just a YouTuber. He was a worldwide phenomenon. He was literally a personality celebrity. Because then YouTube at that point, from the range of like 2015 to like now, started getting people to like get out of the YouTube realm and start joining these other celebrities.
Yeah, like Logan Paul, he just doesn't speak to me as a wrestler. I don't know what it is. He's great heel. I love him as a heel because he deserves to be a heel. But man.
Well, I think also part of it too, like the brothers wanted to start doing their own martial arts performances on TV because one, that's what the fans wanted, but also B, it's what they were both interested in. Like Jake Paul ended up fighting Mike Tyson. Terrible fight, by the way. Yeah. And then Logan Paul ended up being in WWE. Even in the Royal Rumble, he lost.
Yeah.
And then Jey Uso won that title, which Jey Uso is probably right now my favorite wrestler in the WWE community as of right now. But my all-time favorite wrestler, though, gotta be The Undertaker.
Undertaker's a really good pick. So funny story. I don't like Jey Uso.
You don't like Jey?
No.
Jey Uso's so fire, bro. I like his style.
His whole brand. I understand the whole thing with the whole yeet and stuff. You know, his whole brand and everything's nice. He's not a good wrestler. He just isn't a good wrestler. And like when what was it? Was it SummerSlam? I forget if it was SummerSlam or one random like Raw match.
What was the fight and who won that round?
I don't remember. Like I said, I know SummerSlam. It was him and Roman Reigns versus Braun Breaker and the other Samoan. I forgot his name.
Was that Monday Night Raw?
No, that was SummerSlam. That was the opening.
You sure?
Yeah, that was the opening match to SummerSlam.
Oh,
remember that?
I thought that was Monday Night Raw.
No, that was the opening match to SummerSlam. Because that night, was it?
Oh, you're good.
I'm trying to remember. I think WrestleMania is when no, was it SummerSlam? Yes, because I remember this.
I'll look it up just
because WrestleMania, it was CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus why am I blanking on it? Seth Rollins. And I remember Paul Heyman betrayed both CM Punk and Roman. And then SummerSlam, Seth came back with that fake injury.
Was it SummerSlam 2025?
Yes, because Seth came back with the fake injury. Yeah.
It was SummerSlam 2025 because they were the last two.
Yeah, they were the last one, and he fought Gunther for the title, and then Seth came out, and I remember that. But I mean, yeah, like Jey Uso he botches way too much. I just can't stand him. I just can't. Like whenever I watch him wrestle, I'm like, he can't body slam. He can't spear for his life. You know. So.
But he is big and he does have a lot of strength though. That's
does.
that's something I will definitely say. He could definitely carry really well.
Yeah.
Like he definitely was able to like get his advantage to at least beat John Cena in that Royal Rumble, which was a fantastic match, by the way.
I do like that Royal Rumble. So
But it did make me cry though, because as somebody that has been a very big WWE fan for a long time, and to see John Cena lose that first match that he came back in,
yeah.
like it definitely was an emotional spark, because John Cena literally ran on that stage and literally said to his audience, "One last rumble, one last rumble." Because
Yeah.
this entire WWE career was like his entire last run through, because John Cena was about to retire. Like the
Yeah.
man's in his like mid-50s
Yeah.
now. He is probably gonna focus more on retirement, but also as like an actor too.
Yeah.
Peacemaker is a fantastic show, by the way. Peacemaker is great.
Yeah.
And he's also in the Fast and Furious movies
Yeah.
too, which are fantastic.
Yeah. The whole John Cena thing, I don't. I'll say that they gave him a good send off. They gave him a good send off, but I don't like the way that they did his retirement tour.
Oh, me neither.
Absolutely botched the whole retirement tour.
The thing that I had a problem with it was that they made John Cena look too much as like a villain. And I understand what they were doing at the time, because they wanted to be like, oh yeah, John Cena is like the greatest wrestler of all WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Make him the final boss. But at the same time, though, you should make him look more like a hero than he really is as like a villain.
Yeah.
Because I get the whole history of like him against Randy Orton, his revenge against Roman Reigns and The Undertaker, and then a bunch of other different wrestlers. Like Randy Orton for a long time was probably John Cena's biggest rival.
Yeah.
And then John Cena got his way up now.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely insane.
Yeah. His retirement tour, I think the whole thing with him turning heel was like, oh yeah, he was a baby face for almost since he's got into the company, except I would say Thugonomics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he was face forever. And then his like final few matches, he was a heel. And like that whole thing got me upset, because I was like, John Cena isn't made to be a heel. You know what I mean? John Cena isn't made to be evil. Like that whole thing just kind of like threw me off.
Yeah.
I did like when they did the turn where he kicked Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, that was a good match.
Surprising. At Elimination Chamber, when he did that, I was like,
dude, that Elimination Chamber was crazy too. I think he literally jumped up high and slammed him too.
Yeah.
One of my favorite matches of all time was probably, this is also incorporated into the video game, WWE SmackDown 06.
Okay.
Was a very, very big one.
Yeah.
And that probably was one of the longest running matches in all of WWE history.
Yeah. My favorite game is probably WWE 13.
WWE 13 is good.
Because CM Punk's on the cover.
My first WWE 2K game that I actually bought was 15.
Really?
Yeah, I got 15. Because there was a point where the whole WWE thing kind of left me for like a year or two, and then I started to get back into it.
Yeah.
This 2K15 was like bringing some like the biggest soundtracks.
Yeah.
And another game I really liked as well was 2K19, because of the whole Ric Flair movement. When Offset and Metro Boomin started to make their hit single Ric Flair Drip, that ended up being one of the biggest songs on the album because of that entire single.
Yeah.
And then Ric Flair was a big feature special guest because he was also a WWE wrestler.
Yeah. Too. I mean, WWE's like I have a thing where like I'll watch WWE, but it just doesn't speak to me as it does anymore.
I get that, honestly. I haven't really caught up with it as much as I did in the past. But if it comes to like the 2000s era for WWE, that was peak, because they even incorporated some of the best soundtracks.
Yeah,
like the Cult of Personality.
Yes,
bro, when he walks on.
Yes,
like
when he came out, when CM Punk came out for WrestleMania, they had them come out and play, and I was
literally everybody started singing "Look in my eyes."
Like
I was doing the same thing.
Like especially when the Undertaker came out to was it the Undertaker? Yeah, when he came out to Limp Bizkit's Rollin'.
Yes.
Like that's
That was
sick.
his old one, right? He
Yeah,
doesn't have that. Yeah.
yeah.
And then there was an Alter Bridge song that I think not the Undertaker. Was it the
No,
Undertaker?
no. I know who you're talking about.
Um
Is it?
was it
I'm
not
thinking
CM Punk? It wasn't
Adam
Cody Rhodes.
Copeland.
Called Adam Copeland.
I think it was Adam Copeland because he has
Yes.
that. In this day, I see clearly. Let me see. Let's see.
Bro, I grew up with Alter Bridge too. Like
Really?
when it came to the Guitar Hero 6 game, I ended up getting into that song. I forgot the name of it. But also the song Ties That Bind, which is a fantastic Alter Bridge song.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really like.
It's Adam Copeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know because he was on because I think he still wrestles for AEW. So.
Yeah. Do you watch any UFC as well?
A little bit. I used to be a really big UFC fan back in like when Conor McGregor used to fight.
Yeah.
So
But he retired.
Yeah, he retired. So.
I still watch it every now and then too, but I still like to hear about the excuse me, the big event fights that are happening.
Yeah.
Just because my dad also watches a lot of UFC. He used to be big into WWE too until like 2010.
Yeah.
And that was really it.
Yeah, I mean UFC like I mean I like watching UFC, but it like takes forever to get to the main card, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Like it'll be like 2 a.m. and I'll be like, just fight already.
No, for real. Like me and my cousins will always watch UFC when I'm there, and they have like the basement where literally their sign will literally say "Play like a champion," which is from the movie Rudy.
Yeah,
fantastic football movie, by the way. And then I'll go downstairs. They'll have a pool table with their old consoles, their new consoles, and then the main screen will literally just show them watching UFC, and I'll be joining in.
That's
and then my cousin Jimmy's a wrestler, so we'll always be wrestling down in the basement too. That's Staten Island.
That's sick.
I have a really good family.
Yeah, that's
But now we're all grown up. So we do that every now and then when we get to see each other, but not as much because we're all adults now.
Yeah. That's sick though.
Yeah.
I would love to have like something like when I get a house. I've always said the one thing I want to get is a actual wrestling ring. Like I want to make a real like wrestling ring because my my one goal, I've always said, if my major never works out, I'm gonna become a WWE wrestler. I will wrestle.
Dude, if you literally get like your own place, bro, whether it's an apartment or like a small house, literally one of the rooms should have a WrestleMania ring literally in the middle of your room. You should have all the WWE wrestling action figures literally standing. You have Randy Orton on the staircase about to do the RKO, bro.
Yeah.
And then literally right above it is all of your guitars.
Yeah.
And then like let's say the side is like all of your albums.
Yeah.
But the category is differentiated by genres. And then the other side of your room is your closet.
Yeah.
Now basically your own wardrobe with like all the emo stuff or whatever. And then like on the right next to the door is where like your TV is. So what like you have like what consoles do you have?
I have a PlayStation 5. I have a I'm trying to think. I might still have a PlayStation 4. I have an Xbox somewhere. I have the Switch too. I have the Nintendo Switch. I have an N64. I'm trying to get. I have a Wii. I have 2 Wiis, and then I'm trying to get a GameCube.
I want to get the GameCube too, bro. I have 2 Wiis myself. I have a Wii U. I have an Xbox One and a Series X.
Yeah.
I also have the PlayStation 4. I have the Nintendo Switch in my house.
Yeah.
I have a Nintendo DS, DSi, 3DS, 2DS.
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance. Classic, right?
Yeah.
PS2. And I want to get a GameCube. I kind of want to get like an emulator so you can play like more than 10,000 games on the emulator at a time.
Like that's why I have my Wii's homebrewed so I can, emulate games.
You still have the homebrew channel?
Yeah.
Oh no! How do you get that?
There's a way. It's like there's a YouTube video that like teaches you how to do it.
You know what? If I bring my Wii up next time, I want you to show me, or like let's find a video on how to do it.
Yeah, I'll teach you.
Because
it's so easy. So easy.
You can't really use the Wii shop anymore.
Yeah.
Which is sad.
Yeah. I have a couple of games that I've put on the Wii. So.
That's awesome. I'm gonna end up doing the WYUR I'm probably gonna do the sports one. I'll just take a little ad break.
Yeah.
Untouchable, unstoppable.
This is WIUR Sports Radio.
Hi, I'm Robbie Basil, president of WIUR Radio, and I hope you're enjoying today's show. Have you ever wanted to call the biggest games, the biggest moments for the biggest names for Iona Athletics? Then the newly founded WIUR Sports Radio is the place to be. Launched in January of 2025, our goal is to try and get broadcasters here at Iona an opportunity to learn, succeed, and get a chance to be on air. From getting to call the big moments at the hack, Dinkins trying to go to the rack, denied, Yafet Mundi, to seeing the crack of the bat at City Park.
The line drive into left field, around third, and it kicks away. The Gales are going to win it in 10.
We make those moments happen on our brand new WIUR Sports Radio platform on Mixer. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to me via email or to the rest of my e-board to join the club. We are WIUR Sports Radio, the new home of Iona Athletics. Now, back to the show on WIUR, Iona University Radio.
And now that's over. All right, we can go back into the episode now. So you were saying about your video game consoles.
Yeah, so I have a couple different ones. I my other goal in life is like I want to get all like the original consoles. Like I used to have a PS3, but so I think my little brother sold it or something. So,
No, he did not.
so
No, that's a
I
crime.
was like, dang it. So
I still have my Wii. I still have gotten a couple of games for it. Like one of the more recent games I got kind of recently was The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword,
that's a good
which is
game.
now probably my favorite Zelda game.
Yeah.
It is not no dang Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom,
Yeah.
bro. It is Skyward Sword because
Yeah.
it's probably the best game that's ever been released.
Yeah. I think the last Zelda game I think I've ever touched was Breath of the Wild. I don't really play a lot of like Nintendo like that. I grew up on a lot of Sony, a lot of PlayStation. So like I play a lot of Resident Evil, and like all like the Capcom stuff.
Didn't they come out with the new one too?
Yes, I've been playing
I
that.
haven't gone around to it yet. I've been playing a lot of the new Black Ops 7 lately,
I haven't touched Call
which
of Duty.
actually is not that bad of a game, honestly.
Really?
And I've been playing Warzone too.
Warzone's cool. I haven't.
Yeah,
I remember touching Warzone back when it first came out, and I was like, I don't really like this.
you know what game I've been playing recently though? Rocket League, bro. Rocket League's a banger.
I used to be so funny. I used to be not professional, but I used to play in like these little tournaments for the schools and stuff. And I would have like an official coach. I would used to do like esports and stuff. And at one point we were ranked number 1 in the New York State for the esports team.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. I used to be really big on Rocket League. And then I came here and then I played for the Rocket League team here, and I was like, this is a whole different ball game than what I was playing. So
Yeah, because they're a lot more advanced.
it's a
too.
lot more advanced.
Like even the Smash team is insane in this school too. Like my friend, even like Osei is really really good. I think he's on the esports team.
yeah.
Lucas, you know Lucas,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, he's really really good at Smash Bros as well.
Mhm.
Javier, Jordan Providence, who isn't here anymore,
Mhm.
and then a bunch of other different people.
Yeah. One thing I've always told to my friends back home, because one of my friends, he used to play for the esports team over at Siena and over in Middletown. I always tell him back home, like, this is a whole different ball game than what we were playing back in middle school. You know, like Rocket League is just 10 times different than it was like when I was back there, and like even like with Smash, I was telling him like you would probably like rock half of this roster, like so. It's a whole different ball game.
It really is, honestly, and that's why I liked that game too because of the amount of times that you would play great online servers,
Yeah.
and that game runs really well too.
Yeah.
I still play some Fortnite every now and then too.
Yeah.
I've been also playing a lot of Mortal Kombat lately.
Mhm.
And I've been also playing. I've been replaying Super Mario Galaxy, the first
Yeah.
one, because of the movie coming out.
Yeah, I'm excited for that movie. That movie's gonna be really good.
Yeah. So talk to me about Pep Band really quickly. So when you're playing on the corner
Okay.
and you guys are about to start being conducted by the one and only Dr. Rosado himself, what's your favorite song to play?
Ooh.
And I swear, if it is the answer I'm thinking of right now,
I-
you are probably one of the most predictable people I know on this entire school.
I have a couple of songs.
Okay.
The one we love, well, I love to call is Enter Sandman.
Okay, that was
I love
one of the
getting
first
that.
one.
I love getting that hyped up. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yeah, yep.
That's one of the ones where like even though it's me and like Dylan and like Gooch and John the bassist, it's still like one we like play. You know,
John is a great bass player, by the way.
It blows me out of the water with guitar.
He showed me his bass, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, this is great quality,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know what he does. He's just it.
Yeah.
He blows me out of the water with
Especially
guitar.
with guitar, like his finger picking skills are insane.
Yeah, he's a great guitarist. He's one of my like when he came into the band and he was like, "Oh, do you mind if I see your guitar real quick?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Blew me out of the way. I said, "Dude, take over my role. I'll play bass."
Yeah.
So yeah, he blows me out of the water. He's a great guitarist, great bassist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Enter Sandman, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Oh, one that always gets me. I love doing Walk.
Walk is good.
That is one of my favorites to do because it's just something that we call and it's like it's on Andrew. So
Yeah. Did you before I ask you the next question about Pippin, did you go out for RA this year or no?
no,
You didn't go.
I meant to do it and I just never caught up.
I got you.
Very bad
Okay.
with scheduling.
Okay. I might ask you a question off air after this then.
Okay.
But I wanted to ask you, are you the one that mainly conducts every time they do the free throws?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's something me and Samantha started doing.
Is Samantha the girl that's also playing
Yeah,
guitar too?
Yeah, she's
yeah. really good too.
She's really good. She's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something me and Samantha started doing. I think we started it a little bit before the Super Bowl. Because I think she started by singing it. And then I was just kind of like, you know, why not?
Why not we
Why
try
not?
it? Yeah.
Why not? So I got into it and then I tried getting the drummers into it.
Mhm.
I kind of like want to like kind of do that now because it's been working. I will not. It has been
Yeah.
working. So
Yeah. Also, where do you get all your bracelets and your chains?
yeah. So these some of them were gifted to me by McKenna. You know.
Okay, well, a few
these-
of them I knew.
Yeah, a few of them are gifted to me by McKenna. These 4 that I have here were gifted to me by some nice person while I was working at Spirit Halloween, which was really funny. She was like, "Yeah, I have bracelets. I make them and I just give them out." And I was like, and I only had this one, and I was like, I'd love some.
Mhm.
She was like, "Take as much as you want." And I took like 4. So
Yeah.
I got these were some from a really nice lady. My 100 Thieves bracelet was made by my little cousin because she makes bracelets and stuff. This little rubber band bracelet was made by Jules. And then the rest is like all Hot Topic. Like my necklaces are all from Hot Topic.
I'm actually thinking about getting a guitar pick necklace myself, actually.
It's really nice.
And I want it to have like really cool designs on it when I get the guitar pick necklace.
Yeah, like with mine's came with it's a Pierce the Veil pick. But it came with like the dog tag, like the ball and chain ones. And I spent maybe like 3 hours formatting this whole setup.
That's insane.
So my necklaces
and you just never take it off.
I do. But when I go outside I always make sure to put them on.
Yeah, in the correct order.
In the correct order. Well, sometimes I'll change it. it like I said, it took me 3 hours to format this.
Yeah.
Like I spent like my dad can testify, I was on the counter like removing chains and adding chains to make sure like everything fit the way it would.
That's awesome.
So
And now, do they like music like that, like what you listen to, like themselves, or did you just kind of find that on your own foundation?
So my dad was never really like heavy on the rock scene. He's more like of a rap kind of guy, so he'll like Kendrick Lamar. So that's where I kind of get like the Kendrick Lamar stuff from, like all the rap stuff from him. But my mom was a really big kind of like rock girl. Like she would listen to like the alternatives, and she would listen to like Limp Bizkit, and yeah, she would always like her joke is that like she must have been like listening to like this music while I was in her womb, because she's like, I don't know where you picked up all these songs from, and I was like, well, it's just stuff I've been listening to. So.
Yeah, well, for my parents, it's actually kind of a similar thing because my dad growing up really loved rock music overall. Like his favorite bands of all time are the Beatles.
Yeah.
He loves Queen. He loves The Clash. He loves Cheap Trick. While some of my mom's favorite, like my mom is a lot more into like, I would say pop music. She was also very into R&B music as well, and also a lot of disco, and she also is very big into, oh my gosh, what is the genre that I kind of like? Why am I forgetting the name of it? New wave.
Yeah.
So my mom really loved Michael Jackson growing up. One of her favorite bands is The Cure.
Ooh.
She also really loves Elvis Costello as well.
Yeah.
She really likes Prince. She loves Madonna. My mom is a big Madonna fan. And she also really enjoys the Cranberries.
Yeah.
Pretty much all like 80s stuff my mom really grew up with.
Yeah.
And then my older brother, and I'll never forget this story actually, because this is kind of part of the reason why I've had a little bit of my love for punk music. Maybe not as much as you, because you listen to it all the time. But for me personally, my brother grew up during the 2010s time period where pop punk was really being reformed into its own version.
Yeah.
So there was this one time from Guitar Hero, I was playing Adam's song by Blink-182 and listening to it. And my brother was fascinated, like, Tyler, you found Blink-182? And I'm like, yeah, bro, it's one of the best bands. And he dapped me up. He was like, and he would do the dap ups like that, like the old school dap up, not no like I'm gonna get like that. He's like, So I grew up with that, and then my brother really started getting into the whole Sum 41 thing. He started to really like the Story So Far, The Wonder Years, Neck Deep, Knuckle Puck. And then my brother started getting into like this whole emo rap thing, which I thought was a little cheesy. I like a couple of it because it's pretty mainstream. But he was really into like he got into the whole SoundCloud producing kind of style. And for me, it really just wasn't my thing. Right? Like he really enjoyed like those 100 Gex. He liked Elioto. He really enjoyed a lot of Underground Little Skies. And I was like, yeah, I kind of vibe with this, but I'm like, this isn't really my thing. I was a lot more in the 2010s into like Lil Uzi Vert. I was more into Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, Lil Baby, Offset, Metro Boomin, The Weeknd, Frank Ocean is fantastic. Alejandro, Bad Bunny, Karol G, Becky G, and so many more of those type of artists. And SZA was also on there too. And I, at least like what me and my brother really enjoy listening to together is like Mac DeMarco, lots of Tame Impala, as well. He also really enjoys Joy Again, which is another fantastic emo band. And that's when my brother got me into more Midwest emo in the 2020s, with like the whole like modern baseball scene, American football, and I was like, okay, I kind of dig this honestly. But I
Mhm.
mean, if it comes to emo, it probably doesn't connect to me too much, probably because one, I didn't really go through what those emo people felt,
Yeah.
but also I just don't really dress like that.
Yeah.
Like, I was somewhat always for the norm. I wasn't
Yeah.
as stylish until like the 2020s.
Yeah.
I started getting heavily into skateboarding. That's why I always wore baggy clothes all the
Yeah.
time. But I wasn't ever really like that type of emo kid.
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed that type of scenery.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, like I think one of the first introductions to like pop punk I ever had, now that I think about it, was Guitar Hero Live. If you remember
Guitar
that
Hero
game.
Live. Okay,
One of the songs that
that's all right.
one of the songs that I would frequently play would be My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark by Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
And like that would be on repeat. I'd be like, oh, this song's so good. And then when Big Hero 6 came out and they had Immortals, and they did Immortals. So like those were one of the first like few introductions like I've had to to that style of music. And I remember I was looking at the Guitar Hero CD at one point, and I remember flipping it on the back, and it was King for a Day by Pierce the Veil. And I was
Yes, it was on the
I
set list.
don't remember playing this. Like
Mhm.
I probably played it once or twice, and I didn't even know it was Pierce the Veil. But
Yeah.
that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
Guitar Hero has a lot of songs that you would have never known that was really on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, like even with like the whole Pierce the Veil thing, like I was so excited because like Pierce the Veil isn't mainstream. I will not say it's mainstream,
It
but I
really is
also will
not.
not say it's not indie at the same time.
Yeah.
Pierce the Veil is kind of like a middle ground band. Like they're popular, yes, but like they got popular because of So Far So Fake on TikTok. Once that got trending, like everyone was on it.
Yeah. Well, also arguably too, 2012 was really their groundbreaking point because King for a Day shot up like a rocket. It ended
Yeah.
up being their biggest hit single.
Yeah, it was one of their biggest hits.
But the thing was, again, it wasn't for the norms. It was for
It was
the
for-
emo
Yeah,
people.
it was for the alternatives. Yeah.
Yeah. And then everybody started listening to it.
Oh yeah.
And now Pierce the Veil is playing at Govball. I'm like, what?
Yeah, when they played at Madison Square Garden, I was excited. I was really excited.
And it was perfect for me and McKenna's date because she loves Lord. I love Pierce the Veil. It's the perfect combination.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go see Govball, and I'm looking forward to seeing that playlist.
Yeah, I'm so sad I couldn't get tickets. For that.
You're not going?
No, I will be in Florida when Govball happens. I'm going for Rosalia.
Are you
she's-
serious?
Yeah,
That's
for
awesome.
her new album. So,
That's awesome. So what other concerts do you have lined up this semester?
I'm trying to
This
think.
semester, this year?
I think this year it's just Rosalia. I do. Oh no, Haley Williams.
You're seeing Haley?
I'm
Okay, yes.
seeing Haley
yep.
Williams the day before I turn 20. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I do want to do the October trip over to I don't remember where they're playing. I think it's like Wisconsin. It's a festival where both Pierce the Veil and My Chemical Romance are
Okay,
playing.
nice.
I do want to make the trip out there, but if not, I want to go in October to City Fields and do the My Chemical show there.
I wanna go see MCR so bad in concert too.
MCR, I love MCR.
Yeah, no, MCR was like one of the groundbreaking bands for me too.
Yeah.
So, my first ever MCR song was "Dead."
Really?
Yes, because it was on the second Guitar Hero game,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the first MCR song that was ever featured.
Mm-hmm.
One of my, a couple of the concerts that I am gonna go see this year, and whatnot is, I would say, Brandon Lake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go see. Who else am I gonna go see? Brandon Lake. I'm seeing Lord Pierce the Veil play at Govball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning on going to see Bon Jovi this summer too.
Ooh, Bon Jovi's gonna be good.
And that's really all I know of.
That'll be fun. My concerts last year that I had lined up was an insane list. It was first I got to see Kendrick Lamar and SZA at MetLife Stadium. That was really fun. That was a really good concert. And then after that, I think it was Pierce the Veil. I got to see Pierce the Veil sell out MSG. They were really great. Like back then, I didn't know much about Pierce the Veil.
Yeah.
But like after hearing them play, that made me want to hear more. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, like they played when they did King for a Day with Kellen Quinn. I almost exploded because I knew that song. That one and Hold On Till May. Those were the only like 2 songs I really knew by them.
Yeah.
And when they played those 2, it was really great. And then I did trying to think. I went to Tampa for Metallica.
Yeah.
Metallica, Pantera, Ice Nine Kills, Limp Bizkit was there, and Suicidal Tendencies. So I went for that. That was really good. I love that concert. I got to see Tyler the Creator, and then I also got to see Bad Bunny that year.
Nice.
So my 2025 concert lineup was really good.
Nice. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna end the podcast here.
Okay.
Just because I do have to go soon to start getting my mentee ready for like trying to train him to be a Guild guide. But
Okay.
I appreciate you for coming on.
Anytime.
And thank you for this episode, bro.
Of course.
I'm gonna end it right here. And thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna do a little prayer really quickly to call us out. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing us together and live you in our hearts forever. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. Thank you again. Peace out, everybody. And snow day this weekend again.
I hope not. I have to go see my cousin.
Oh, then you have to get there early then.
Yeah.
Yeah.